Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter. My name's Julie and today is Sunday, so I have got my Wip and Chat, but also a few things that I missed off from Flosstube. I forgot to do the Friday freebie and yeah, things like that, so we'll do a little bit of that at the end if I remember. Or shall I do it now? No, I'll do it now and then we'll get into the Wip and Chat. So let me show you. So where did I put the Friday freebie? This one. So this is the Darren Jones Friday freebie, and she says, Christmas is very nearly upon us all, so this week for the Friday freebie, Santa has come to say hello. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. So that is the Darren Jones Friday freebie. Then I've been looking at some alternatives for my caterpillar cross stitch. The other square at the bottom, I don't want to do a bell, so I've been looking at some other ideas. People have done a drum. Some people have done a floss card of a bobbin of floss, and what did somebody else do? I think that was it. It was the drum and the yeah, bobbin of floss. So, oh, and the other was a mug with hot chocolate, or you know, like whipped cream on the top of it. That was another alternative that somebody has done. Also, yeah, I was looking at Lakeside Needlecraft. My husband wanted to order me some of the spotty thread, and yeah, I'd forgotten that. I don't think it was on Lakeside, was it? Don't think it was. It's yeah, the bothy thread exclusive. So yeah, I was helping him look on Lakeside Needleworks, and yeah, we couldn't find it, so I had to scroll back through my emails and help him to find the spotty material, the spotty Ada for the Rendale calendar, the spotty thread for those animals, the Rendale designs. And yeah, I was looking at the patterns and the kits and things that they had on there, the charts and PDFs. I have actually posted this in my Yorkshire Crafter Facebook group, and I just simply put stunning. Look at that. So that is a Jasmine Beckett Griffith design, and it's been charted by Pain Free Crafts. But look at that, with all the peppermints, and yeah, she is absolutely stunning. And I can get the chart, the printed chart, but I don't know if they have it available as a PDF, because with it being a full coverage, I would want it PDF to put in Pattern Keeper, because I would just find it so much easier. As I explained in my Flosstube, one of the sunflowers on the autumn favourites, I was getting the with my dyslexia, I find that letters and numbers and things like that sort of jump about, and so I find it really hard to read. So with Pattern Keeper, obviously you can select the symbol that you're wanting to stitch, and yeah, it kind of separates it. I can focus in on those highlighted symbols, and I know where I'm stitching and where I'm going, so that really helps with my dyslexia. But yeah, with something like that, a full coverage, I would want that in Pattern Keeper to be able to highlight those symbols, and then I can focus in on something like that. So it's called Peppermint Dragling, and like I said, it's available on Lakeside in a printed cross stitch chart, but it's priced at £14. Yeah, if I was to get this, it would have to be a birthday or Christmas, you know, something like that, being £14. But yeah, like I said, it's available as a printed on Lakeside. But isn't she absolutely stunning? Absolutely stunning. Then yeah, I keep forgetting to tell you guys, I actually won a competition. I won a, well, not a competition, but I won a giveaway. A YouTuber I watch is Sage Butterfly Designs, and it's the lovely Penny, and yeah, she was having a PDF giveaway for one of her patterns that she has designed. So this is it. It's the Christmas tree. I think it's Oh Christmas Tree, she called it. And yeah, it is black work, or you can do full cross. So she sends you the black work, the full cross, yeah, any which way you want to design it. So she'll send you the colour and the black and white of both the black work and the full cross. So yeah, Sage Butterfly Designs, if you want to go and look for her on YouTube, and then also her shop, her Etsy shop, Sage Butterfly Designs. So yeah, I won her giveaway. Then this one, I've forgotten her name. So Weedy Flower Designs over on Instagram. She has been posting sort of the end of middle to the end of this week. She's posted 3 freebies, yeah, for Weedy Flower. So one of them is this mug underneath an archway, and I think I showed you guys one of the others. I think there's another 2 of there's one of like a toadstool in an archway, there's one of a door in an archway, and then there's that one there as well, the mug of hot cocoa, but again it's in that archway design. So that's 3. I don't know if she says she was going to keep it to 3, or whether she was going to post a freebie each day to gift to us, to yeah. So she's on Instagram. She also has a YouTube channel, and she has her, I think it's a blog. I'm not sure if she has an actual Etsy shop or whether she just sells through her like blog or any other way, but yeah, that's Weedy Flower, so go and check her out. But yeah, I can't get over that peppermint design. It's a full coverage, absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. I've looked at Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I can't get my words out. Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Yeah, can't get my words out today, apparently. Yeah, I love her sort of dragon designs and all that kind of, you know, mystical artwork. But there's not really one that grabbed me, not really one that I would want to either diamond paint or stitch. But when I saw that peppermint dragling, anyway, I'm gonna stop now. I am going to get into the week and what I have been up to, so let's get going. Right, so let's get this first. I don't actually need that one, do I? No, I must have just done that one. So next, yep, that one. So let's get into this week. So Monday morning I stitched. I was working on the caterpillar cross stitch, the stitch into Christmas, and then had some lunch. I think I had a packet of crisps and a couple of biscuits, and so then after lunch in the afternoon I was working a little bit on the bee stamped kit, because that was my call for the acrostic for the 24 hours of cross stitch. So I was working on that for that in the afternoon until it was pet feeding time and time to walk Ted. So did that, got back, and was sorting out tea. We had pie and chips. It was a steak, family pie. So yeah, we got one of the big family pies. Yeah, had that, the four of us. So I had that with chips for tea, and then after tea, when I came up here, I was clearing off my desk. So I was moving my diamond painting and everything to get ready for the Disney dollhouse. So this week we did issue 42. So issue 42 was starting the draw. So we had a big piece of wood, and then we had to glue a thin strip to the end. I say thin, it'd be about that wide to attach. So say the wood is like that big, and then we had the slab to attach to the end, so we just had to glue that on. So put some glue on both of the edges, the big bit and the small bit, and clip those two together, and then that was that. So yeah, that was the dollhouse issue. So we went through some of the little trinkets and things like that that came with it, and then we were, I think we showed what was to come in the next issue, but there won't be a Disney Dollhouse live tomorrow. We decided last week to leave it there, leave it at 42 for this year. Plus we didn't know what was going to happen with the post, because that was the last issue we had, which is actually quite lucky because we haven't had the delivery yet. Neither me nor Chris have had our Disney Dollhouse delivery yet, because we're having postal strikes at the minute. I have recently been told that they are striking on the 23rd and 24th, but then obviously they don't work Christmas Day, so then it's whether they will come back to service on the 26th. So, but like I said, the 23rd and the 24th they're striking. There was some other strikes and things planned between now and those dates, but they have been cancelled. So they're just striking the 23rd and the 24th, and then obviously they don't work Christmas Day, and so yeah, we're just having to just wait and see. A lot of people are having delays with their post and the packages and Christmas deliveries, and you know, people who use Royal Mail and our postal service, and it would all be delayed anyway because of the time of year, but with the strikes and everything else that had previously happened, they're still trying to catch up with all that backlog. So it kind of has a ripple effect. So, but yeah, nothing we can do. There's no point phoning and ringing and whinging, and you know, we understand people are frustrated and want their post and their part works and everything else like that, but there's just no point getting yourself all worked up about it. It will come when it comes. There's nothing anybody can do. It just works its way through the system. You know, it's not the poor phone operators and the you know, the phone call centres, and there's no point ranting and raving at them and shouting, and there's nothing they can do. But anyway, so like I said, it is a pretty good thing that we made it the last show of the year, because yeah, there probably wouldn't have been a show tomorrow anyway, because we haven't had our delivery. So then after the Disney Dollhouse live, we were having a bit of a chat, and me and Chris were catching up, and then I went off to bed. So then on to Tuesday. So Tuesday in the morning I had my coffee, did my jobs, sorted out the pets. I was actually up late Tuesday. Don't think I got up till about 10, and then by the time I'd done all my jobs and got organised, there was no time to stitch before lunch. So I got my lunch, got that done. So then after lunch I could sit down and stitch, and I worked on caterpillar cross stitch. I was working some more on that. Then pet feeding time. Mark needed to go to the shop, so we went and took Ted together, went and walked round to the shop, and yeah, that was Ted's walk. Just got some bits from the shop and did all that, got back in the house and tried to warm up because it's been freezing. It's been absolutely freezing. Then for tea we had scampi and chips. So we had a bag of battered scampi in the freezer. So we did that for tea with some chips. I think I need some more wax on my pen. So yeah, scampi and chips for tea. And then in the evening, when I came up here, I was in 2 live streams. I was helping with chat. So I was doing chat on a couple of live streams. So I was helping Crafty Chris with her Eddie Stobart. Get that out, it's come out the pen. Sort that out. Just get this wax backing because it's fallen out. So yes, I was helping Crafty Chris with her Eddie Stobart, and then I was helping Geordie Dave with the Titanic. So yeah, I was yeah, after being ill, it was a bit of a struggle, but I did it. I got through both lots of chat and did well. Had plenty of coffee, and our youngest kept, you know, coming and making sure I was I had warm drinks to keep me going, so that was really lovely. And then so after the live streams, we had a little bit of a chat and catching up with everybody, and then I went off to bed. That one's turned over. Then headed off to bed. So then on to Wednesday. Let me just turn the page. Took it in. Sorry for my arm in the way. So then on to Wednesday. So Wednesday morning, had my coffee, got my jobs and everything out of the way, and then I was sorting out some washing and doing a little bit of stitching, swapping out the washing to the dryer and getting it all done, and yeah, busy trying to get caught up with stuff from being ill the week before. Yeah, I wasn't very well. Really bad cough that then really bad cold that then turned into a cough, and yeah, I wasn't much use to anybody. I just wanted to curl up. I don't even think I got much stitching done that previous week. I think I've done a little bit when I was starting to feel better, but yeah, as they say, I was no good to man the beast. Yes, I was no good to man no beast. So for tea on Wednesday we had pie again. Pie. It was a chicken pie this time that we had, but it was the little individual pies that you can get. So again we had chips, so pie and chips for tea. Then in the evening when I came up here, what did I do? I had, yeah, that's what it was. I had actually been invited onto the last Northern Model Builders live stream. My husband and our YouTube family, they do a Northern Model Builders live stream every fortnight on a Wednesday. So yeah, this week was the last one for this year, so us ladies got invited on. There was me, there was Crafty Chris, and there was Gillian. So we all got invited onto the show. So yeah, we were doing that Wednesday. So then afterwards I was absolutely shattered, so I just headed off to bed. Yeah, I think the week had caught up with me, and you know, from after being poorly and trying to get back into things and get things done, and I was pretty whacked. So yeah, after the live stream I just headed off to bed. So then on to Thursday. So Thursday morning, got up, had my coffee, did my jobs. I actually managed to do a little bit of stitching in the morning before lunch. I think I had about an hour or two before lunch, so I did some stitching. So got some stitching done. Then I wasn't actually hungry for lunch, so I didn't have any lunch. I think I might have had a coffee maybe, but yeah, I wasn't hungry, so I just had a coffee. Then in the afternoon I was working some more on the caterpillar cross stitch and sorting some bits that were left in the dryer. Some of it was dry, some of it wasn't, so I was sorting through and folding the bits that were dry, and then putting the other bits back in the dryer to finish off. Just checking because I thought I'd no, I thought I had a missing one up there, but no. So then it came to pet feeding time and time to walk Ted, and then again my husband said he needed to go to the shop, so we walked round to the shop, took Ted, and then we needed to call at the chemist because Mark's prescription was ready to be picked up, so I went and did that on his way back from the shop. And again, needed to get in, get home, get warm. Oh, that was it. So yeah, got in, put kettle on, got central heating on. Yeah. Not good. So yeah, warmed up, and then we were sorting out tea. Tea, we decided to have curry, microwave chicken curry. So we had that for tea. So I was doing that in the microwave and yeah, getting everybody organised. So then after tea, when I came up here, I was getting ready for the crafting quiz, making sure I had everything, and yeah, just making sure I was organised and ready. And then about 6:30 I went into StreamYard. I was sorting out my camera, and then yeah, having a bit of a pre-show chat, and just talking and discussing, seeing if we were doing a show next week, and then seeing if we were doing a show the week after that, or whether we were going to wait until the new year. So what we decided was we're going to do a show next week, and that will be the last one for this year. So then we will come back in January. So the first Monday in January, I think, is the 2nd. Yeah, because New Year's Day will be the Sunday, so then the 1st of January will be the Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th will be the first crafting quiz. So the doll's house on the 2nd, and then the 5th will be the return of the crafting quiz. Yeah. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Yes. 5th will be the return of the crafting quiz. So yeah, just trying to work all that out and things like that. So at 7 o'clock we went live, and we were doing Horlicks's Fortunes again. So everybody seems to enjoy when we do Horlicks's Fortunes, when we play that. So everybody really enjoys that. So but watch out for what we're going to have coming next week, Thursday next week. So if you are not part of the Northern Model Builders and Crafters Facebook group, please go over and join, and you will see a notification in there about what we are going to be doing next week. So then after the crafting quiz, I was diamond painting a little bit more while we were just having a chat, and then I headed off to bed. So yeah, did that. So then on to Friday. So Friday morning I had my coffee, sorted out my jobs, and then stitched for a little bit. So stitched a little bit before lunch. That up. So yeah. Then for lunch, I think I might have had a bag of crisps or something, snack. Yeah, I wasn't very hungry, so coffee and yeah, a bit of a snack. Then in the afternoon I was working a little bit more on the caterpillar cross stitch, stitching to Christmas, and then it was pet feeding time and time to walk Ted. Did that. And then we're sorting out tea. So for tea we had some burgers. So just cook some burgers in the oven, and we had those in nice seeded buns. We'd picked some up. So we had that for tea. Made them into double cheeseburgers because there were a couple of burgers each. So yeah, made them into double cheeseburgers and they were nice. So yeah, had that for tea. And then in the evening I decided to stitch. I wanted to work some more on the caterpillar cross stitch. So I wanted to do a bit more of that. And no, did I? Did I? I don't know. I did put down that I did stitch, but excuse me, I do apologise. Yeah, I put down that I stitched, but I didn't put what I stitched on. I was having a bit of a catch up with an old high school friend. We decided to Facebook chat, and she's a crafter like me, so she was working on one of her Christmas projects. I think she's done she does some things with like acetate, and she does like the stained glass like window hangings, so it's not actual stained glass and things, it's just the acetate and then the cardboard frames, and she does all sorts of crafty stuff like that. So she was working on that while we were having a chat, and I was cross stitching. So yeah, we were having a chat for a good couple of hours and started talking about Christmas plans and things like that, and yeah, so having a good catch up while crafting. So yeah, that was lovely. Then yeah, after that I just sort of went and caught up with my husband, see how he was, and then I said, right, I'm gonna head to bed. So I did that. So then on to Saturday. So Saturday we went off to town. I wanted to pick up a few little bits for Mark to open. He's already had his main gift from all of us quite a few months back now. Our eldest said that he was going to pay towards a new phone for his dad. So Jack more or less put half in, but then obviously we paid the other half, but that's not a normal expense for us, a new phone. So we did say, you know, it's an early Christmas present, but obviously you can have it now. You need it now because yeah, your other one is no good. It wasn't keeping charge, it wasn't doing what Mark was asking it to do, and loading stuff, and just, yeah. But yeah, like I said, we headed off into town because I wanted him to have a few little bits to open on Christmas morning. He's already seen, obviously he was with me, so he'd seen what I'd picked him up. So I got him a bathroom set. His Lynx Africa really likes, so I got him a set of that, deodorant and shower gel. Then we saw some mugs, so I picked him up a mug, and it's actually a Star Wars one that I found, so I got him that. What else? And then I was going to get him a sweetie selection box, like jellies or Skittles, but on the same shelf it happened to have an M&M's selection box, and yeah, he picked that one because I said, you know, they've got a couple of sweetie ones, jelly ones, and he said, no, actually I'd like the M&M ones. So I got him that. So yeah, he's got a few bits to open on Christmas morning. So yeah, we went and did that, and then we needed to pop to Asda, so we needed to get some pet food and sawdust for cages and things like that, so we needed to pick up a few bits. And while we were there, we noticed that they had a deal on little joints of meat, pork, gammon. I think they were priced just over £4, say £4.50 or something like that, and they had a deal on of 2 for £7, 2 for £8 maybe. But yeah, you only saved a little bit, saved maybe £1 or whatever it was. But yeah, my husband's been hearing a lot about the bird flu thing in the UK, and people cooking frozen turkeys that they'd bought, and there being a certain colour on the inside because of bird flu. So apparently there's been a little bit of a spike of bird flu, so in the UK particularly, a lot of people have been avoiding buying frozen turkeys. I've noticed quite a lot of the supermarkets are significantly reducing their frozen turkeys, trying to get people to buy them, and yeah, all that fun stuff. Whereas fresh turkeys have like tripled in price, because obviously people want to stick to the safe side with meat, and you know, yeah, they've like tripled in price, which is crazy pants. So yeah, all that to say, we went into town. So yeah, after we'd done that, we then got a taxi home. Then so I'd say we got home about 3 o'clock maybe, like I said, had a coffee, warmed up, and then I said, right, so there's a bit of time before tea, because we normally have tea about 4 o'clock-ish. So I said, right, I'm going to go and wrap these presents for you, so they're done and wrapped, and they can go in your bag under the tree. So I did that. So by the time I'd done that, I came back down and we're just getting ready to dish up. I think Mark had just got the bowls out of the cupboard. So yeah, pretty much good timing. So for tea on Saturday, Mark had done a slow cooked chicken. Put it in the slow cooker with some carrots and onion, a bit of gravy, and yeah, just left it to slow cook while we're out. I think he'd prepared it the night before, so then we could just flick it on before we left for town, which we did do. So yeah, got back in, like I said, we're having a coffee and warming up, and yeah, the kitchen smelt good. So yeah, slow cooked chicken, but it was really, really nice. Yeah, the chicken was just falling off the bones. It was really soft and juicy, and sometimes when you cook chicken in the oven, it can go a bit dry no matter what you do. Sometimes it just goes dry. So yeah, this stayed really nice and juicy, so it was good. And then after tea, I decided to grab a couple of DVDs because I hadn't watched any Christmas films, so I wanted to watch a Christmas film, and then after the Christmas film I planned on going into Zoom. Yeah, my computer had a very different idea to what I had planned. First of all, well, the laptop that I have does read DVDs. It's a brilliant little laptop, I absolutely love it. But the only problem is the screen has gone. It's got all them stripy lines down it. So yeah, it's a bit. It still works. It's, you know, but I have to hook up a second monitor to it. But the only problem with that is the laptop screen is the home screen. Yeah, the initial like login screen. So if you try and load anything or open anything, yeah, it goes straight to that screen. About a week or so, my husband had a look and thought he had changed those settings to make the second monitor the main screen, the home screen. But every time I turned it on, it'd do this like funny glitchy thing, and it wouldn't open things properly. And you know, I was able to get onto like Google and be able to load stuff like YouTube and Facebook, but if you tried to do anything different, like say for example trying to watch a film, it would load it onto the laptop main screen. So our eldest has had a look for me, and apparently there was a box that you needed to tick. Something about when you close it down, it will change the settings back if you don't click this box. So yeah, that was all fixed and all fine. But then something about video studio or something like that was already standard on the laptop no longer supported playing DVDs, you know, home bought DVDs or whatever you want to call it. Shop bought. Yeah, that's what I mean. Shop bought. So I had to call on Jack again, asking him, you know, what do I need to do? How do I play it? And he was trying all sorts of different things, trying to download different things and uninstalling different stuff. And in the end, I tried to use the, we've got a little portable DVD player. I thought, fantastic, I'll watch it on that, I'll be able to do that, and then I'll still have time to go into Zoom, even if it's just for an hour before bed. No. Again, me and technology. Well, I wouldn't say, no, not my fault this time. We have had the portable DVD player for that long, it no longer works. When my husband got it, he got it second hand, and we've had it for quite a few years. We had it all the way through doing scouting and being leaders, and you know, we used to take it onto camps and yeah, watch DVDs in our tent, and yeah. So I managed to get it to play, but then it crashed. It just kept saying battery low, you know, it kept flashing up on the screen. And so I tried again. I switched it all back on, I reloaded the DVD, and again it crashed. It just kept saying low battery. Had all the wires and everything plugged in, so I took all the wires out, unplugged it from the DVD player itself, let it rest for 5-10 minutes, and then I plugged it all in, switched it back on, and a few minutes later it shut down again. So yeah, it won't charge and it's not holding its battery. So yeah, that's going to have to be put in the bin. Yeah. So after all that, Jack obviously heard what was going on and me talking to his dad, and he said, right, come on, let's have another look, see if there's any way. And yeah, he was having another look again, and Mark said, well, if you can get this program that I used to use, it might work. So we did that, installed that. Again, I put the DVD into the laptop, but then it loaded onto the laptop screen and there was no way of dragging it across. You know, sometimes you can use the cursor and drag it onto a different screen. It wouldn't let me do that, it just kept doing that bing bing, so it wasn't having any of it. So then what Jack had to do was to go into the settings of what we'd loaded, what we'd installed, and change some of the permissions. So now when you put a DVD into the laptop, it will automatically load the app and it will come on the second monitor, because like I said, Jack ticked the box. So eventually at about 10 o'clock at night I managed to watch my film. So yeah, I came up here about 4:30, 5 o'clock, and yeah, about 10 o'clock We got all fixed, we got all sorted, but I was determined I was going to watch this film. I wanted to watch Arthur Christmas. After, you know, wrapping presents, and I just felt in the mood. I wanted to watch a Christmas film. Because just recently I've not been in the Christmas mood. I've not really felt it. But after wrapping presents, I thought, yeah, I'm in the mood. I want to watch a Christmas film. And then obviously after all the drama and everything, I was determined to watch a Christmas film. So yeah, at about 10 o'clock I was watching Arthur Christmas. So about 11:30, quarter to midnight, I crawled into bed. I was absolutely shattered. I was mentally exhausted from just having to deal with all of that, and just what a nightmare that was. But we're all sorted. I managed to watch a Christmas film. The joys of technology, and just when it doesn't go right. But yeah. Then today, so today being Sunday, yeah, today has been a really good day so far. So got up this morning, had my coffee, did my usual morning jobs, and then I was sorting through and folding some washing and last bits out of the dryer, and then I got on with ironing. So I was doing the ironing, and then I came up for my bath. Then after my bath, I went back downstairs. I was just sort of playing on my phone. Mark got up, he was having his coffee, and then I got a phone call. It was my mum. So they rung up and said, "Are you in?" Like, "Yeah, we're in." She's like, "Right, okay, we've got your presents in the car. We want to come and drop them off." So yeah, they did. So they spent a couple of hours here this afternoon with us. You know, had a couple of drinks of coffee and was having a really good natter and a catch up, and you know what they'd been up to, and my mum's been working a little bit at the cafe. So yeah, I was having a good catch up with them. And then when they left, we got on with Sunday dinner. We were having some homemade chicken noodles. We had some of the chicken left, one of the breasts left, some of the breast meat. My husband put that in some chicken gravy, like chicken broth, and did it with some noodles. So we had chicken noodle soup for Sunday dinner, and it was really nice. So yeah, he'd used those cubes, but he'd used 2 of those cubes, and because he was just sort of warming it through, and he'd made quite a deep dark stock with 2 cubes. It was a little bit salty, so he said, if you know, next time I do it, I'll just use the 1 cube. He said, you know, I still need to do the same amount of liquid, but I'll just use 1 of the cubes, and maybe, you know, get some chicken gravy or something like that I can thicken it up with, or something. But yeah, so we had that for Sunday dinner, and that was nice. So after then, I made a coffee, and I said, right, I'm gonna go up and record my Wip and Chat. So Mark said, right, I'll come up and I'll get my bath. You know, I still need to have my bath. So yeah, that is pretty much where we are. So I have recorded my last Whip and Chat for this year. So I'll come back up and have, well, I'll come up and have a chat with you guys. Yeah, my camera keeps moving. It must have been when we was trying to sort out the screens and everything, so it has moved a little bit. Yeah, the tree is a little bit blocked by the camera, so I will in fact move that out of the way and you guys can kind of see the tree, a little bit of a tree, and then a little bit of tinsel on the back of my chair. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just wrapped it around the back of my chair. But yeah, so this is me. This is my, sorry, last Whip and Chat for this year. So I hope you all have a happy and healthy and Merry Christmas. I hope you have a happy Hanukkah, wonderful Hanukkah time, and however you celebrate at this time of year, I hope you have a wonderful couple of weeks until we get into the new year. I'll have definitely one more video between Christmas and New Year, because I do my Boxing Day video, my Boxing Day unboxing, as I've called it for the last couple of years. So I share with you guys what I have been gifted for Christmas. So yeah, my Boxing Day unboxing. So yeah, I share with you what I've been gifted. I'll possibly have a finishing video if I can get this Santa and elves finished. I was planning on doing another diamond painting right up until Christmas, but the only other one that I have left is quite a big one. It's a 40 by 40. It's the December mug. Like I said, it's a 40 by 40, so I probably could get it finished before New Year's, but I don't know. I might just concentrate on my stitching, because I really want to get the caterpillar cross stitch stitching to Christmas finished. I really am determined to get that finished, so I could be I'll be working on it on a morning, on an afternoon, but yeah, if I do get the diamond painting finished, I'll probably work on that on an evening also, like when I'm watching YouTube or but I'll see how far I get with the diamond painting, because I might leave the last square for the crafting quiz, depending what we're doing. But yeah, watch out for a post. Go and join the Northern Model Builders and Crafters Facebook group, and you will find out what we're doing if you want to come and join us for the last one of the year. But yeah, I think that is everything. Don't think I've got anything else to share with you guys. Oh yes, I picked myself up a snack while we were in the supermarket. So I saw they had a stand with all different kinds of snacks, you know, like the raisins and the peanuts and the, you know, chocolate covered raisins. And I noticed this Asda brand tempting pigs in blanket flavoured peanuts. So yeah, pigs in blankets flavoured peanuts, and they've got like a coating, a shell around the nuts. But yeah, and they were on for £1. I mean, yeah, they were only £1. But as most of you will know, Asda is part of Walmart, and yeah, all that brand. So you might be able to get hold of it in a Walmart. They might have the obviously Walmart range, like we have the Asda range, so you may be able to pick up something or something very similar. So pigs in blankets flavoured peanuts. Yeah, I'm gonna give them a go and see. Yeah, if I like them, I might pick up another bag. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, so that is everything. Like I said, have a healthy and happy holiday, however you celebrate. Please stay safe and warm, and yeah, in this cold weather we're having in the UK at the moment. And I think it's pretty much the same all over. I know different parts of America have had snow, others have just had rain, but it has been really cold, so even if it's rained it's become icy and slippy. So please stay safe in this weather and this cold time of year. Currently here it is 0 degrees Celsius and it says rain and snow. So yeah, we're probably getting like sleety rain, snowy rain. But it's been saying that all day and we've not seen any of it. We've not seen no rain, no sleet, but it's been forecast all day, but we've not seen any of it so far. So yeah, I'm going to let you guys go and enjoy the rest of what's left of the weekend. Enjoy next week, the run to Christmas. Have a fabulous 25th, and I will see you on Boxing Day, which is 26th. Yeah, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, yeah. So I will see you guys on the 26th for my Boxing Day unboxing, and then yeah, so Boxing Day I will see you guys next. So remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye guys.